Hello, Missouri Mama here. My name is Nina, and today we are going to do a Temu haul. This is stuff that I got a while back, and it was sold out before, or quit, discontinued, sold out, whatever. So on there means it's sellers sell it, like they get it from sellers, and when they run out of stock on some things, they don't come back. And almost everything in this did that. So, yeah. And it happened when I was trying to do like a trying it out, seeing what I thought, and then doing a video on it. So I'm going to go ahead and share what I thought in case you see it and want to get it or something. I know the tariff situation is kind of crazy right now. So let's hop in here. We'll start with these. These are the Lake. We have a butter bronzer, perfect makeup, and this is supposed to be a dupe for the next one. And this was a little lighter shade. And these have a shea butter smell to them. And this is extremely light. It does have a little bit of glow to it. Let's see if I can build that up at all. You can see that is extremely light, but it is nice for what it is. I've used it several times. It blends very easily. It's very light. It does have a pretty heavy scent to it. The NYX butter bronzer is very affordable, so I don't know that it's necessarily necessary. And then we have the Lake butter blush, and I have no idea because it doesn't say anything. And one second. Alright, sorry about that. I remembered I had saved packaging. So the bronzer was #1 Buttercup, and the blush is #1 Butter to Go. And this is what she looks like. This one does have some shimmer to it as well. Very light blush. So these do blend out easily. They're not quite as pigmented as the NYX. They were only like $2 to $3, I think. Maybe they were more. I think they were like 4 something, 5 something. Not really sure. It's been a while. And I have the worst memory ever, so. Yeah. So I have those two. And then, let's see. Let me go into this one. This is the Hecky Beauty Cream and Powder Blush in Mystic. So as you can see, I have used it. We have the cream here and the powder down here. And these were nice. So I think this was my favorite combo product that I got. Let's see if I can find it on here. Yeah, easy to blend. It is buildable. It is not sticky when it dries down. The pigmentation is okay. I've had better, I've had worse. Like more pigmented, less pigmented. Sometimes you don't want it too pigmented anyways. So it's easier to blend out. I thought this was really pretty. I really like this one. And that one was not available anymore. Sure. You might be able to find it if you like do a lot of digging. Searching it up by the Hecky did not work for me. And looking in my order, I couldn't see anything because that listing was out. And then also by Hecky Beauty, we have these duos. We have Berry and Rosie. Let's start with Rosie. And these are cream and powder blushes as well. I think these are supposed to dupe the look of the Cover FX. But I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what's going on with Cover FX. I don't think I used the powder on these. And these ones are extremely pigmented. Like, you can see on that cream blush. It does blend out though. But very pigmented, very easy to use. Trying to see where I wrote down about this exact one. Yeah. Okay, so I used one of the powders. And it does blend out very nicely. And these ones actually have a mirror in them. So that one is Rosie. And then we have Berry. I don't know why this one is called Berry. It does not look berry at all. One thing to note about these, I've seen these off and on there, so I don't know, like, if they just get another company who just puts out the same thing, because a lot of the stuff on Temu seems like stuff that you order and then put your own labeling on, to be honest. One thing to note about these is that the cream has a layer on it that you kind of have to warm up to get down under. I know some creams do that. So this one is very orangey, and I've used this powder blush. I don't think you can tell, but it definitely has had a brush in it. I barely went in on that one, but yeah. So that one was fun to use. I don't know if I'm going to keep the Berry one. A lot of these I'm going to see just Kia once. There are a few that I definitely want to keep though. Like, I know I'm going to keep this one. And probably Rosie. And so the butter products, I don't need these. I had the NYX similar ones. And then from URATM Beauty, no idea how you're supposed to pronounce that. It is weird. Blush Sweet Cheeks. And I think these are supposed to be dupe for the one size. So, let's see. I have no idea which shade is supposed to be which. I have the packaging here. And they don't, oh, one of them is number 5. And number 1. Which one is which? I have no idea. So, yeah, there's nothing on them that's any different on the packaging, so. Yeah. So this first one we have here is kind of red looking, reddish orange. And these ones you have to warm up the cream pretty good to get any pickup. And then it picks up fine, but you gotta warm it up a little bit. And these I have used at least one of the powders and highlighters at some point. So we have the cream here. The highlighter shade, I don't know why I went in the wrong order there. And the powder shade. So that's the cream, highlighter, powder. I don't like the cream on these because it's so thick filling in the pan. It does not swatch pretty. And let's see, what did I write about those? Cream is hard and takes a bit to warm up. It does blend nicely. The powder is pretty pigmented. That fits. Highlighter is very pretty and easy to blend out, and it does not have any glitter to it, so it doesn't look like it would. But it is a very pretty highlighter. And then, which one did I think I just did that one? Yeah. And then this is the other one. This one's more like your pink, fuchsia color. Come on, warm up. And that one's really pretty. Actually, the cream looks okay on this one, but it feels thicker like the other one did. And it did not want to pick up in the pan. And my fingers are going to look gross by the time I am done with this. So I might actually keep this one. I don't know. I have to decide, go through what I have. See what just Kia wants first, really. I like the highlighter on this one, too. And then we have these unicorn blushers by Sibsaz. I have no idea. Okay, so easy to blend, buildable, beautiful sheen. So let's see, we have nothing on them that says what they are. So, Sweetheart Slightly Drunk Blush. That's what's on the packaging. Looks like I have SO1 and SO3. Which one is which? I have no idea. Because there's nothing, like nothing on the back. So, these remind me of, I think it's Clinique. I don't know. Somebody had really pretty little flower-shaped blush lighter things. And there's that one. I did not go in a lot on that because I like the flower. Yeah, that is it. Okay. Very pink. Very pretty. It has a really pretty sheen to it. This one is a little... Let me do that somewhere I can see a little bit better. It kind of has a peachy reflection to it, but it does have a little bit of glitter in it, but it's like very, very tiny glitters, if that makes sense. And then the other one here is a little bit more bright and peachy. No, that's the freckle I have. That dark spot. So this one is brighter and it has a slight orange look to the, it's right here, to the reflect. This one doesn't really, I guess they both have tiny little sparkles. I wasn't sure, so I will be back. I had to cut off my arm. Okay, I'll clean it up now. Then we have MGL Natural Cream Blush. And this doesn't say a shade or anything on it. So this is what it looks like. It looks super pretty. It looks gorgeous in the pan, and it has a nice squishy-ish texture. I mean, it looks really, really pretty, but it looks really pretty. So, it looks stunning. It even looks pretty on camera, but now you kind of see some of that glitter. It has a lot of glitter. But it is really pretty. I think just Q might like that. It did blend. It does blend easily. It's not sticky at all. Just too much glitter. And then we have Gudu. And this is a trio. Once again, it doesn't say anything on the packaging to give you a shade. I thought it was cute because it's got a little goldfish in there. So you have a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. Way too small to keep separate though. Except for the highlighter. I mean, that's easy to do. Very, very light pigmentation. I mean, the highlighter's pretty. The other two, I don't really care for. I feel like the blush should be such a pretty color if it just... There we go. You build it up. So, I thought it was cute. And that's why I got that one to try out. And then, let's see, we have Capuvini Chubby Matte Lip Clay. I don't think I ever used this. I did get shade number 3. Yeah, no, I never used this thing. It's so cute. It looks like those something like that. Like their little pudding pops. So I know Just Q wants this. So it is pretty, and it has that texture that a lot of the lip muds have. Let's see. No smell. The little stick thing is super cute. I know Just Q wants this because she's already asked me for it. That's why I didn't want to stick my finger in there. Okay, I'm gonna let her have that. I know she wants it, so I'm not worried. And then from Dikalu 16, I have this little eyeshadow palette, number 3. I couldn't find this on there either. And I wasn't real impressed by the pigmentation here. So there's this little shade over here that I thought was really cute because it looks all shifty, but you have to really go in there to get anything to show up. And then it barely shows up on a swatch, so... And these pans are so small, it's hard to get your finger in there. Alright, now those two shimmers were pretty. These two, the green and the teal, those turned out pretty. I'm going to probably go ahead and use this palette just to see. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like how powdery the mattes are. The shimmers are pretty though. That one right there is really pretty. It looks like it's missing a bunch, but it's not. It's just the way it reflects. So I thought that was really cute. My poor fingers. I brought a wet towel up. And then from Pebble, I have this optical chameleon eyeshadow in, it doesn't say. Come out. Still doesn't say, but it is really cute looking. It has a nice texture on the inside. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Keeping that. I cheated this time and brought a rag down. A very wet rag. Alright, so we have these Dragon Rain liquid blushes. It's a 3-piece set. I never use these. So I'll show you the colors. I'm just going to throw these in my giveaway box because I don't need them. Yeah. They haven't been used, so I do have 2 other items. We might as well go ahead and talk about them. So I did have another one of these ones. No, I did. Maybe. I don't remember. Possibly just Kia already grabbed some of the jelly blushes. So these are those jelly blushes. You can see I have 2 here. These ones are still sealed. I don't know if you can tell the difference there. No, not really. But these 2 still have plastic all the way around them. So those are going in my giveaway box. And then there is this one. This is number 4. Wow, not a lot left on there. It might be shrinking even, to be honest. And so these ones I wasn't very fond of. They don't show up. Maybe if I fold that back down, it might help. And the little bits and pieces come off. So I was not impressed with these ones at all. And then I also got these Nubenper Lip and Cheek Stain Jelly Water Jelly Tint. I don't remember if these unscrew or what. Yeah. No. I don't know. So these ones are also not labeled, but we have like one with like the pink on the inside. We have, obviously these 2 both have pink, but they do look a little different. And then the next one, oh no, they're all pink on the inside, but none of them have any shade names. So we'll just start with the first one. We have this one here. These ones work better, a lot better. They actually like glide on. You can pick them up with your brush, which is a lot better of a way to apply these. So yeah, I like these for what they are, but I don't like the jelly tints for your cheeks. But for a jelly tint, these were okay. If that makes sense. I don't know why I always say that, but. And then we have this Bayolashi Sun Kisser Blush in number 2. And I did try this one. I thought this one was very thick. Didn't want to blend smooth with brush. Did work with a sponge. Buildable, very pigmented, not sticky, dries down, slight glow. That was my notes. So I think I was comparing it to like the original, which this is not anything like the original Sunklish. The Maybelline ones. But yeah. So yeah, very pigmented. Does blend. I don't think I did not have luck with it with a brush. And it kind of makes sense with how thick it is. I haven't decided if I'm keeping that or not. Then I have this lip gloss. It's supposed to look like the Maybelline ones as well. And the lip gloss, I know I tried it. Comfortable Strong Vanilla Scent. Oh yeah. So, yeah. It's a pigmented lip gloss. Very pretty. And then I never tried this one. This is the Kafu number 104. This is a metallic lipstick. Look how pretty that is. I thought that was really pretty looking. So the lipstick with glitter in it. Not quite what I wanted. And then all of these I have tried. So we have from Lake Rain. These are the Juicy Lip Balm Ships. I have Kiwi. Yeah, Kiwi. As I show you what they originally look like. And then I don't remember what this one was called. So this one has some like actual color to it. The green one just goes on clear. And these are the clickers. It goes on clear and turns kind of pinky. It does take it, like it goes slow. Not ridiculously slow or nothing, but. So those I really liked. And then, let's see, we have 2 different brands here. Ooh. Alright, so I only have one of this one, so I might as well start there. These are the ML Smile Silky Click Lip Oil Shiny Lip Balm. This one is number 8 in wine. So these I did think were okay. I'm not huge on the clicky lip things. And then these other 4 from Beauty Glazed, we have nothing on them. Oh yeah, they're printed on these ones. So we have 101, whatever that could be. $103. $112. And 107. So the clicky lip thing. So the elf one I like. I think it's okay. The next one I think is okay. Shein Soul. There's probably another one I've tried that I did not particularly like. And then the last product we have here is Young Vision Liquid Blush in number 6. And so it's one of those. Let's see, how do you... Okay, so you take the lid off and it immediately just starts coming out. And it's supposed to be... I'll just do it over here. So, I mean, look at all that. And it's still coming again. Still coming. It's supposed to be one of those where you push on the bottom. And it comes out like that. But it comes out on its own anyways. Kind of defeats the purpose. Let's just take a dab here. So it does blend pretty good. And it is buildable. I have worn it. It dries down nicely. The only problem is it's super messy. Like, I don't want to end up with a glob of blush that I'm not going to use. But other than that, it went on nicely. It wore nicely. None of these actually, so like as cheap as they are, none of the blushes like wore off before the day was up or anything when I wore them. Because everything I tried except for this and the 2 eyeshadow things, I never got around to trying those. But, and the one little metallic lip thing, that not what I wanted. I wanted actual metallic, not glitter. Like I wanted that metal foil look. So yeah, that is everything in here. The lippies, I love these. For easy application, and they're fun to carry in my purse. I would say the ones that were most intriguing were the ones that turned pink. I just like the flavor aspect. These ones aren't flavored, but the idea of it. Okay. And then these were a lot better than I was expecting. None of them were like super melty, gooping all over the place. They say plumping, but none of them hurt. None of them burned or anything like that. So, overall, I like them. I mean, they're not my favorite lip product. Period. But out of everything I got, it would be those. And probably, and the, so I don't like the color on Berry. It doesn't look berry. These 2 blushes by Hecky. I like both of those a lot. And I did like the butter products. Light green butter products. I like those. And I think that's my favorite product. I think everything else is okay. So I'd say like these compete with my other favorite products, not because of price, just in general, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is everything that I got and never got to try out and review for you. So let me know down below if you've seen any of this stuff on there, if you've got any of this stuff before I had a chance to do anything with it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope the rest of your day is wonderful. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.